It's going to be fine. This is what we're going to do. I'll explain everything to you. And I'm like, all right. And she has no idea who I am, and I don't use my position for whatever. But what I can tell you is that, you know, we had some good conversations, and I told her, it's kind of funny. I'm supposed to be like this big bad police chief, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting here crying with you, you know, said several times, you know, over the course of a couple of days. So, you know, when they talk about blood clots, or they talk about all these different, you know, medical terms, and I don't know. You want to talk cop shop? I got you guys, but all your terms, I don't understand them. So she's explaining everything to me and gets me calmed down, and then she says, well, you got to lay, you know, I said, well, I want out of here. And she says, well, the only way you're getting out of here is you got to lay on your stomach, you got to breathe in this thing, and you got to get up. And I'm like, all right, well, I'll see what I can do, right? So I'm like, if I'm laying on my stomach, though, the TV's like right here, and the bed's this way, I can't watch TV. So they actually moved everything around in my room for me and put the bed sideways, moved everything around, so that way I could lay on my stomach and actually, you know, watch some TV. So then she wasn't, you know, so that's what, maybe she gets up at like 5 or 6 in the morning. Didn't think I'd ever see her again. She picks up an extra shift the next day, and I get to see her. So then it was just that excitement for me, because I recognized the voice and she was back. And we had some really great conversations, and we talked about life and family and kids and just the whole 9 yards. And we cried together a couple times that day, and and all of you guys gave me exceptional care. So I just want to point that out. This whole floor was amazing. Everybody that was here. But what was really challenging was that first 24 hours when you hear all these different bad things, and you're not sure if you're going to make it, or, you know, you're trying to be strong enough to have that will to fight, and you're thinking about your family and everything else, and then you have somebody there that really makes an impact on you. And so you were that person for me. You were like my guardian angel, or my rock, or whatever you want to call it, that when you left and said, and I gave her a hug, and she says, I don't want to see you in 6 days, because she was going on vacation to Salinas, I believe, right? To see her mom or somebody. Yeah, so she was going on vacation for 6 days, or days off, and she says, I don't want to see you. And I said, I told myself every day I'm going to work harder, so when she comes back in 6 days, number one, I don't disappoint her, but number two, I want the hell out of here, right? So I do everything I'm supposed to do, and, you know, by day 7, you know, I'm leaving. And then when I'm at home, I'm thinking about it, and I look at all the different things, and you guys don't get enough credit from the outside world as what you guys deserve. And, you know, Rick's been a great friend of mine ever since he's been here. Truly amazing leader, and we're going to miss him dearly. You know, I met with him when, you know, COVID first hit, and said, let's do a first responder parade. Let's get as many, you know, fire trucks and patrol cars and get them out in front of the ER and tell everybody how much we love them and keep up the fight. Well, I kept thinking about this. Sorry, I talk too much, and I keep stopping a little bit because I'm still recovering, and I still, you know, the lung capacity thing. But what I can tell you is like, I kept thinking about it, and I compare it to our dispatchers. They're like the unsung heroes. You know, they're inside this little box in our office, and they're answering the 911s, whether it's a kid drowning or somebody got shot or somebody's dying, and they hear all that trauma on the phone and screaming and yelling, and they send us there, and we get there, and then they hang up, and then we clear the call, and we're bad about going back to them and telling them that little kid's okay, that person survived, or you know what, they died, are you okay, and that type of thing. So we've developed programs now to be able to go back and be able to do that and have that closure to them. What I saw in my 7 days here is how much trauma is happening here firsthand. I hear about it all the time. I'm on all the healthcare meetings, I mean, weekly, and I hear all this stuff. But it really doesn't sink in until you're actually here and you're in those shoes and going, holy shit, I'm one of those people right now. And then you actually really feel it and see it. And so I kept thinking about it and going, nobody out there really understands it until you're in here and you feel it. But how much circle back do you guys get from somebody to be able to say, you made this impact on me, you did an amazing job. And so everybody that called me, all the follow-up people, Heather Schreiber upstairs is one of my good friends. she's amazing. She brought me a bag every morning that said, listen to your nurse. Because the CDICU nurses don't want to see you. You know, and so I talked to Rick and, last Monday, and we had a meeting together, and I told him, everything that I've said here today, and it was just like, I really want the opportunity, and I know it's on lockdown and everything's all PC, but at the end of the day, for me to even have the closure of it, I just wanted to be able to say thank you to each and every one of you, and whoever's not here that was here to take care of me. You guys did an amazing job. Keep up the good work. And to you, I just had to see you again, to meet you, to say,
thank you.
I'm here. I get to do my job. I went back to work on Monday, finally. So I finally went back to work on Monday, and still, doing the progress, but because of the talks we had, because of the care you provided, I feel like it was a good fight for me to be standing here today, to be able to continue to be the police chief for you guys and provide, that level of service. And I just wanted to say thank you to you guys, and that's all. That's all I got to say.